Not a clean stop time, but it's 11 o'clock at my time, so might as well start the stream. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Ozark right here, she, her pronouns. Voicing Pingsu, also she, her pronouns, back after being a fucking moron yesterday. As it goes. Anyways, today we are attempting to do what I could not do last week, which was beat the final boss of Undertale Yellow. After that, we'll see where it goes. Depends partially on how long it takes me. I already spent, I forget exactly how long. It feels like it was an hour and a half last time I streamed this game. Trying to beat that one boss. Part of the issue was I got to the second phase with one healing item, and then I just didn't have enough healing in order to get through the rest of it. Because it feels like every time you do the second phase, you're just taking damage almost every turn, even if you are trying to dodge stuff. Anyways. Apologies in advance for the subpar gameplay. So, first thing I'm going to do is check. Right, this was before I got the items from here. I can take 2 of you. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware the boss is meant to be hard. I just don't think it's fun. So let's go ahead and check items. 20, 30, 20, 30. Thank you for the redeem pup. Let me go ahead and add that on. Boop. And redeemed. Anyways, I am going to put... Is there anything here that heals more? I do wish I could check how much each item heals without having to switch it around in my inventory. Like, that's 20, I know. And I don't know about these. Hello, gamer. Yeah, I did struggle on that one for a while, but I felt like the checkpoints were more forgiving. I will agree that, though, that Soroba in general is just tough. How much do you heal? 15, it's worse. What about CT? Even worse. What about root beer? I did not check it. Ozone. 18. You're new to this game? Yeah, no, this is my first time doing this playthrough, but I have pretty little experience with this game. You had trouble on Starlow and Axis. I didn't have too much trouble on Axis. I did have a lot of trouble on Starlow. I think that took me like 6 or 7 tries. That being said, this playthrough has been much, much tougher for me. Which is probably the point. In fact, I am sure it's the point. So, how does adult soda work? Does that heal anything? Anyways, I was just curious. Let's see here. I get what you're saying, pup. I will also say you're tempting fate. Anyways, I'll leave that one alone unless it's a lot. I remember lemonade barely fucking healed anything, which is why it went in here first. Anyways, I'm gonna go in here, yank the patch. And then I'm gonna go equip the patch. Adult soda is 20? Okay, so it's not gonna be as good as this extra strudel I'm stealing. Alright, so I have 30, 30, 20, 30, 50, 50, 30, 30. I think that's as good as I can get in terms of healing items. Oh yeah, no, Vengeance is definitely tougher. Anyways, I won't comment too much on this cutscene because I've already seen it. So I'll just kind of let it play out, since it's not going to show it the rest of the times. I already did the voice acting for this one last time. You have another fan game which is still considered to be somewhat easy, but it's much harder, especially in Vengeance Route. Yeah, no, this series is... like, the fandom's grasp on difficulty in this series feels like it's harder than most games I like to play. Like, it's definitely slanted towards difficult stuff, I feel. Listen, the game wouldn't let me finish you when I had the chance. I totally believe that line. Great start, great start. You know, this first attempt's not gonna go well because I don't have my automatic shooting. I'm not going to use my 50 hit point heals. That's my minimum goal. To get to the end with both cupcakes. With both of these F1s. If I don't get to phase 2 without both of them ready at minimum, I'm going to fail. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, now I'm not going to try hard without the auto fire. I learned better than that last time. Getting real annoyed at my dash timings. But again, this is just the beginning. I've got my first flight. Getting real sick of that fucking move. I did not turn off auto fire, you stupid fucking game. You know, that just threw me off entirely. Getting real sick of these dodge timings. And then I gotta deal with this stupid move. You know, these claws are fucking awful. Alright, time to lose half my hit points. As is tradition. For an attack I can't counter on. Yippee! Actually got a clean turn there, I'll take that. Time to lose health. I freaking dash away from the claws, and they still get me. Doing this stupid move again. Literally just feels like a damage check. I know it's not, but playing it feels like it. Well, that makes one of us. That makes one of us. Okay, that hit me somehow for the first time. That makes two of us. I think one of the things that bothers me about this first phase is that you don't have really any agency to speed up the fight. You can only launch so many hits per enemy turn. And some turns you just don't get to do that. There's no actions I can take here that increase my attack, no actions here that increase my defense. So it feels like I'm just trying to survive against a timer. And sometimes I just dodge attacks and sometimes I don't. Like, I feel like dashing up to the front at the end of these moves does a bit more damage, but that's... could just be placebo effect. Like, these feathers. Am I supposed to, like, dash into them? Wait till you see the fights where the enemy dodges all of your attacks, so the only thing you can do is heal or do nothing. Those fights sound like they also suck. Lack of player agency is one of my biggest pet peeves in a fight. In games in general. If I mess up on a fight, I want to at least feel like it's my fault. That might be the best first area I've done. Because you almost ran out of heals? Yeah, no. Endure is a lifeline in that fight. One they give you because they know you don't keep your items in Phase 2. If you use them in Phase 1. Like here, I feel like I did not as bad, but I lower on hit points because it's just like, okay, you got hit by too many of the claw attacks because you mistimed the window. Cool. The window that you have to do while you're dodging the other attack that requires your dash attack. Either that or getting really lucky with your spacing. Because it's not clear what the spacing is. This fight is such horseshit. It sucks because I liked so much of the game, especially in Pacifist route. But they just designed one of the routes to be a worse experience because it's how genocide routes work. And that's just not fun design. Like here, I took 2 damage in the first phase, and it's like, why even bother trying? Because it's like, you already took too much damage. Why keep trying? You're not going to be able to do these other attacks damage lists. So why waste the next 5 minutes of my life? Like, I can make it up on attacks like that, but attacks like this, I feel like I'm required to do perfect. Because other attacks are just like, no, you're going to take 20 to 50 damage. Pup, you are fine. I do not blame you for redeeming this. This was a test of like how much I can endure in stuff like this. And I feel like it's a good testing barrier to show you how I handle like certain difficulties. Although I will say I feel like presentation of the difficulty matters a lot, and this game is struggling with that on this route. I always forget these stupid fucking ice blocks. Like there I got hit by one of the claws just because it dodged the wrong way. Because the timing was off, it's not very clear. And that lack of clarity is one of the worst things in gaming to me. And then here they combine attacks that just don't feel like they have synergy. The claws with anything don't have good synergy to me. Like there, the claws just randomly took one hit from me. And it's like, what I do different from dodging the other claws? Who knows? Oh, we haven't seen this attack. How did I get hit by the claw there? I dodged all the other shit. now she's gonna do... And now she's gonna do her second flying attack, and I'm going to die during the second flying attack. And then I just completely fucked up the timing on that one, and I wasted 5 minutes. Start on the wrong side, and it's like, oh, whoops, you fucked up. Get 3 hits in a row, and you die. Somehow dodge that attack. I'll take any fucking progress I can get. And then this one should be free-ish. About as free as any of these fucking moves get. I keep dashing through the first wave of ice coming from one direction. And it feels like it's just like so narrow that it doesn't care. First flight. And then I dash too early and it's like, 11 extra damage because there's no good defense items in this game. And there's no good way to increase your defense in this fight, unlike every other fight that's known to be difficult. And it's like it all starts falling apart here. And then you get hit by one of the claws and suddenly you lose another 11 hit points and they add up over the course of a frickin' run. Yeah, no, these attack patterns annoy the hell out of me. Like, that was a good attack for me. Normally I take like 2 or 3 more hits. And then I completely botched that one and it cancels all my progress. Great! Second flight. Well, thanks, Neil. Or I guess X. Yeah, no, I got stuck on this boss for like an hour and a half last time I played this. It's one of those. And I get hit by one of those randomly. Alright, I have 2 of the cupcakes. Made progress, because I got lucky enough with the fucking claws. Like, that's the thing. Even when I make progress, it doesn't feel like I earned it. It just feels like I got lucky with the claw timings. And that really sucks, because getting past these roadblocks feels like it should be one of the main gratification points for doing these hard fights. Thank you for the gift sub, pup. I guess it is the last day to do it for 35% off. That's a thing still going on, right? I've seen people talk about it. But yeah, thank you. Oh, it's only for in bulk? Yeah, no, I didn't really look into it. Sorry. But yeah, we get this flashback of her with the doctor who ends up having been Soroba's husband. So it gives you a bit of a different perspective on that. And again, this lore stuff is supposed to be a reward for doing these things. Pup, you do not need to buy me stuff to apologize for playing a game you redeemed. I know that's not going to persuade you, but I am saying that to clarify. And of course you're playing the route where you basically prove this guy right. And then you get your one sighting of Alphys in this game. And then we see where she gets that serum from she uses for this final fight. Hello, Doxio. Thanks for showing up. I'm struggling with a boss fight and doing my best. Do y'all think having a second 50 hit point heal is going to be enough to save me in this game? Like, obviously not first try, but like, do you think it's enough? Yeah, no, I completely forgot how that attack goes. Doing that so I can remember how it goes. Should activate the first, change there. Got to the second half thing. Yeah, no worries, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Good luck with your rehearsing. Alright, I got the third transformation thing. Alright. Honestly, that wasn't too bad for my first try. Especially considering this isn't working. If I can endure instead, I can get more hit points back. Heads up, ads are starting after this turn. Just to let you know. Alright, stopping a moment, ads are gonna play. I'm sorry. It's going on long enough that I can't really avoid doing this sometime. If you're subbed, you get to listen to the music longer. Yeah, no, Noise is one of my IRL friends. Even if you weren't subbed, you'd still try Pup, let's be honest. Too damn nice to me, Pup, I'm saying that. And I'll continue to say that. That sounds me sticking my tongue out at ya. thank you for the redeem. Wait a moment. Testing, we should be back. Thank you for the redeem noise. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, there's the first board. Ooh, 2 meteors in a row. That's important because that allows me to get back up near full. And that will allow me to get back up to full. Alright, there's the second one. That was slick. And that was not slick. Alright, got hit by a meteor there too, which didn't help. Hey Paige! Struggling with the final boss here. We'll see if I can make progress. Meteor turn helps. Made it. Alright, let's use a heal here. This is my 2.5 hours of doing this one boss attempt. I had to run out of time on the last stream and try it again today, so we're trying to get farther by having more items by the time Phase 2 starts. Alright, we made it to this phase with 6 hit points missing. Made it! I have the other cupcake. I have to heal. Keep messing up that one. Dodged the wrong fucking way. Try again. Alright, better start. Yeah, now I've been on this for a while. I'll get a turn to attack here at least. Didn't quite get perfect, but it helps. There's the first checkpoint. There's the dodge. Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing that Discord Nitro promotion as well. Yeah, that one apparently is not requiring 5 gifted subs or more. Good for you. That's also true. Has a different condition, so to speak. Awful. Meteor. There's halfway. Pretty rough turn. Got the heal. Evened out. Roughish turn. Meteors help. There's the halfway point. There's the first item heal. Not bad. Full health. Round full health. Full health. Alright, full health entering this one. Made it! I still have my second item. use it. Fuck you! Oh my god! How many more? How many until you're satisfied? We only took 5. You've taken dozens. You aren't just... All you are is a self-serving maniac. I hope you... No! Please! What do I do? Stop! Someone! Help me! Good riddance. You won! Your love increased. Great! This is just great. Do you know how much attention this will bring on us? Entire Underground is gonna put up its defenses. Sure, the castle's on full lockdown thanks to your recklessness. No, this won't do. You're gonna make this right. Got that? May have a shiny new ability, but that doesn't change a thing. Go to the castle and smash its walls down. Tear it apart. Do whatever it takes to get me my souls. To... Hey now. You're an all-star? I mean, your souls. You know that. You idiot. What do you think you're doing? Fine. Looks like this is another dead end. Fucking with the save files ain't working, is it? What's going on? You little... You're gonna put a knife in my back? I'm the only reason you ever made it out of the ruins. Your best friend! Your only friend. Well, you know what? I've never been above betrayals either. Yeah? How's that going for you, buddy? How's that going? I hate you! Every second that passes when I'm with you is more miserable than the last. It's always been that way. The only time I enjoyed myself is when I got to watch you die. Hundreds of deaths. Endlessly gruesome, endlessly satisfying. I look at you, I don't see a brave hero or whatever you pretend to be. All I see are those beloved memories, replaying over and over and over. You wanna know the best part? Even if you kill me, I know how this ends. There's never been any escaping it. That castle may as well be a coffin, cause you're already dead. You hear that? You're dead! Ha ha ha! pedal by pedal, down to the root. May the fertilizer enjoy you. Don't tell me there's another boss fight. We are now the one with the most justice. I mean, I might as well take stuff. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to go? Sure. So I don't have another boss fight, right? That was it, correct? Please tell me that's correct. Not of interest. Ooh, all vague and mysterious. Yeah, I imagine it's going to say that for pretty much everything. Oh, hey! This looks like a cool spot for a battle. There he is. I assume I cannot get here via that path, so let's go right instead. See if that works. Yeah, there it is, another elevator. Got this whole walkable scene the other way. Yeah, it doesn't let me explore much. Hey, Sans. Yeah, you ain't here either, are you? Figured going down here and seeing the bodies would be of interest to you. ... Well, it's definitely of interest to you. I'm gonna choose to believe there's not a boss fight because I haven't seen any save spots. The underground is full of beauty. Friends, families, hopes, dreams, or at least it was. Though valiantly they fought, nobody could stop you, could they? I had hoped this day wouldn't come. Retaliation was inevitable, but I believed we could handle it as we always have. My dear friends, I am sorry. I know why you are here, but I'm afraid it's too late. Your goal is out of reach. Monsterkind's plight is not something I take pride in, but it is a conflict not of our making. One thing is certain, however. Your violence has ensured this war never to end. Many more of both our kinds will perish because of this day. Such is the path you chose. But even if you chose differently, the unfortunate truth of the matter is, your fate was sealed the moment you entered my kingdom. We will rebuild. And with the help of your soul, we will be free. Crying from pacifist route in this game? Oh, did you get past Saroba? Goodbye. Kamehame. Ho! Ashes to ashes, dust to motherfucking dust, man. Gotcha. And everything behind you. Oh, hey, look. 2 empty slots. Such a shame they won't be filled, huh? Not this run, at least. So is it implied that I actually made it through the barrier despite not having all 7 souls? Anyways, that's credits. Definitely was satisfying to finally make it through there. Definitely wouldn't say I preferred it over the pacifist route, but it's nice to say I managed to actually finish it. Saroba became your favorite character, Starlo is a close second. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And the game closed! Alrighty then, that's all for Undertale Yellow. That being said, we do still have over 2 hours of stream time today. What to do, what to do. You only need a monster soul and a human soul to pass through. Huh. You need 7 to break the barrier. Ah, I misunderstood. Thanks for the clarification. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me while I was raging out a bit. But yeah, Pup was playing this. Anyways, learning Mario Kart DS speedrunning. I've never speedrun DS, I've only done Double Dash, but it sounds like a fun time. If a bit intensive on the snaking. Anyways, I've downloaded the demo for Deltarune.